YouTube, YouTube, what is up? This is DEFCON 3 Security coming at you from my mother's basement. So, gosh, I don't know where to start. As you know in my last video, right, I've got a new job. And, man, what a blessing. What a change. I want to start off by apologizing for not coming out with a video sooner. But this new company has really pushed me to my limits as far as utilizing me, utilizing my talents, knowing my value, knowing my worth. It's a great company, and I've just been so busy working with the company that I haven't had time to make a video. More about that later. But I also want to say thank you for the outpouring of love from this community. I never really had any intentions of leaving. I was basically just trolling the troll. But yeah, I'm not going to let one person or 100 people ever get me to stop doing what I'm doing, because that would go against everything that I've been telling you guys about knowing your value, about knowing your worth. Granted, you're never going to make all of the people happy all of the time. But you also have to recognize that the world is a perfect collection of imperfect people. And I just accept that some of these trolls are imperfect people and they watch my channel. And maybe they do get something out of it. Maybe maybe I occasionally touch a nerve and set something off and cause them to lose it and write horrible things on my comments. But what they don't know is they're actually helping out the YouTube algorithm by clicking on my link and adding to my views and commenting. And an interesting fact on YouTube, even if you click a negative button on somebody, a thumbs down, it still helps them out, because YouTube doesn't care if you like the video or not. They just care if you watched the video. So to all you trolls out there, please keep trolling, keep watching. But yeah, a lot of you guys thought I was going to leave, and you wrote some amazing stuff like, don't leave, you motivate me, and you've changed me, and you've helped me get to that next level. Reality is that was always in you. I didn't really help you do anything. Maybe I, in some regards, help get you out of bed to look at the day in a different way. But on the same token, you guys have done the same thing to me. I mean, I get some amazing comments. How can I fail when I have so many people telling me so many awesome things about me? And I'm like, I'll be the first to say that I am by no means a perfect person, nowhere near it. And I'm not this totally awesome person that you might think I am. I'm on that gray line. I do good things, I do bad things, and but aren't we all? I mean, none of us are perfect. And the sooner we can recognize that, the faster we can strive for perfection. Yeah, it was a handful. But I don't know. I'm just some of these comments just blow me away. And I would like to start naming people individually and saying, thank you so much, that one moved me, or wow, that was deep, or bro, you moved me to tears, or you know what I mean? But that wouldn't be fair, because if I named a few, it would feel like I excluded the other 100 people that commented as well. And collectively, everybody said something awesome, and every message I probably read over 3 times just to digest it, because the information was just so overwhelming. So thank you. But just remember, this channel is for all of us to grow. And I wouldn't be, and I'm telling you, I promise you, I wouldn't be where I am today with my security career or in my life if it wasn't for you guys giving me positive feedback and encouraging me, including the trolls. So if I can help by any means help you to get to that level where you feel like you're finally starting to succeed, just let me know. Comment. If you've ever looked at my comments, you'll see that I've answered every single comment. Occasionally one gets through, like I'll get 3 comments in the same minute, and I don't know that happened. It goes, you've got a new message, and I don't know that 3 of them came in, and I think it's one, and I might accidentally have skipped a message. I don't skip messages on purpose. If I do, it's because it was an accident. But I do want to get to a point where I can somehow find all the messages I didn't answer and respond. But I only respond because every one of these messages is really important to me. We got a young YouTuber out there that has some videos of them singing, and they have 0 subscribers. So I took it upon myself to subscribe to their video today. And their singing is awesome. I just hope that they keep making videos of them singing, but I also hope that they share a little bit of their life in some of these videos. Talk about who they are, what they find themselves doing in the next 5-10 years. So yeah, guys, just thanks again. The new job. I'm learning so much in this new company. I started working for them. Remember, the interview was on Tuesday. They offered me a certain amount of money. I rejected it. Reluctantly rejected it because I know they're a great company, but there's still negotiations to always be made, right? When you are looking at a potential job, you have to negotiate. It has worked every single time. And this formula is new to me. I have not done this all my life. This is actually a new thing for me. Like, I didn't know you could negotiate your pay. As a matter of, I've got something else I'll say in a little bit. I'll hold that off. But yeah, so I called them up. I told them, I wasn't too happy with the terms, but I did want to be part of the team. They called me back a few hours later, which really got me biting my nails. I'm like, dude, it's been a few minutes. They haven't called me back. And then an hour went by, and 2 hours, and next thing you know, it was almost 5 o'clock, and I'm like, dude, people close at 5 o'clock. They're probably going to be gone for the day, and I'm not going to get a response. Well, they did call me, I think, at like 4:55 in the afternoon and said, hey, talk to the boss. Welcome aboard. I think 2 days later, I went on the interview, nailed it. You know why I nailed it? Because I believed in myself. I walked in there like a boss, but not arrogant, right? Confidence. Do not ever confuse confidence for arrogance or vice versa, So I walked in there confident, not arrogant. And they threw questions at me, and what was cool is I answered honestly, but my answers were good. They asked me things like, name a moment when you had to work as a team, things like that. And I had so many scenarios where I did have to work as a team that it was easy, and it just flowed naturally. They were like, welcome aboard. So I get to this new company, and I realize this is a whole different ballgame. These folks, they take security to the next level. I am now proud to say that I am part of a actual security team. Reluctantly, I say that I almost feel like a CIA agent sometimes because we are that professional. The things I've learned in the last week is just so awesome. I've learned today they had me. Oh, and I'm sorry, guys, I'm going to keep it very vague of what we do, what company this is. I certainly won't mention what company this is. I know that there's a few of you who do know because you work for the same company that I do. But I don't want to jeopardize anybody security, if you will. I'm trying to think of this word, anonymity, right? I'm messing that up. I just want to keep that kind of separate. But anyways, I'm just rambling. I'm sorry. So, my first day on this company, I do realize that it is what I do and what I guard is complex. There's a certain element of danger, a very real element of danger. I have never worked for a post that actually had a very high chance of something bad happening if I didn't take the job serious. So I walked in there. I noticed there was protocols, there were certain standards, there were certain things you have to do every day. Um, let's just say that on one scenario, when I pull up in my vehicle, there is a guard waiting for me, hand on firearm, just waiting for me to pull up my car, identify me, wait for me to get out my car. His hand is still on his firearm. That gate closes. You know, it's a very serious job, and I'm like, wow, man, this is next level. Um, the safety protocols that they have implemented are just awesome. These are definitely supersede protocol that I've ever seen in any other security industry. The pay is phenomenal. I mean, I cannot tell you how awesome it is. Um, the other guards are very well compensated, very smart at what they do, take their job just as serious, and definitely definitely are proud of the company. I have not talked to a single guard yet that is not happy to be part of this team. Now, why am I saying all this? Am I bragging? Am I saying, wow, man, I made it and you guys that are making $12 an hour, good luck. No, dude, I'm telling you this because you too can be there. When I first started in security, I was making $13 an hour. And I know that sounds like a lot, but that's minimum wage here in California. If you saw the prices of rent out here and gas, I mean, I don't know for you guys, but outside of my town, gas can be close to $4 a gallon right now in 2020, October 22nd. That, you know, somebody sees this 3 years from now, they're going to be like, oh, that's nothing. But, you know, the national average right now is $1.80 and we're at almost $4. So you got to make life decisions at the pump if you're, you know, making $13 an hour. Rent out here for a one-bedroom apartment can easily become $1,400. Easily. San Francisco, it's $3,000 a month for the most basic apartment. So when you're making $13 an hour, you can't even keep the lights turned on. You can't even pay, you know, the electric bill and the cell bill and your car insurance with that, let alone rent. So $13 an hour was nothing. But I was really happy to have that job because, you know, I thought it was acceptable. $13, I'm unarmed, sure, why not? But remember, just because something is commonplace in your mind does not mean it is acceptable. Then I became armed, and it says, yeah, when you're armed, you're going to get a raise. And man, I wanted to be armed. I tried hard to be armed. I got armed. They bumped me up to $15 an hour. Man, was I happy. $15 an hour, yes. I broke out of that whole minimum wage bracket. I did not realize that $15 an hour for an armed guard is crap. That is like, I'll tell you right now, a lot of the guys I work with are making double that as armed guards. I talked to an armed guard today. His value is so high. One of the guards in our company, his value is so high. He says, I will not work for less than $32 an hour. I've been offered 23, 25, 27. He's like, I won't work less for 32. And I'm like, oh, damn, dude, I need to get to your level. Right? So that tells you the jobs are out there. It also tells you that everything is negotiable. If you have a value to you and you can prove to these companies that you will be worthy, that you will not make them look dumb, that you will help the company grow, that you will be timely, and you're willing to put that extra in, they'll help you get that better pay. I'm just a firm believer in getting that done in the interview process. See, think about it. If I start a company, if I start working for somebody, and I've mentioned this in another video, but I'll make it clear again. A lot of people, they'll get 15 an hour, and they'll be like, well, in 1 year we get 50 cents raise, and then the next year we get another 50 cents raise. That brings me up to $16. And then next year I'll get another 50-cent raise, and I'll be making $16.50. I'm like, screw that, dude. How about just, instead of waiting 10 years to get 20 bucks an hour, go to like 10 different interviews in that same day until you find one that will pay you $20 right there on the spot. Because I don't believe in that 50 cents a year raise crap. If I don't get a $3 an hour raise in 1 year, I'll just look for a company during that whole year time period that will offer me that $3 more than what I'm making. So you can't do that unless you know your value. And I can assure you, if you guys watch this channel and you watch other channels and you just look deep inside of you and know that you are not just another body, but rather you are part of a bigger body, you are what makes the security industry work, you'll know that your value is there. There's actually guards. Today, the post I was on, there are guards that do exactly what we do. I kid you not. They do exactly what we do, and they are a block away. And we could see each other because the post that they are guarding is literally the same thing that we do, but their company is a competitor to ours, what they're guarding. It will be like having a Walmart here and a Target here or whatever the post is, right? They're making $10 an hour less than us, and they're doing the exact same thing. And when I say they're doing the exact same thing, they are putting their life on the line. I don't care how much experience you have or how little experience you have. You are all gonna die when those bullets start flying, right? So you are extremely valuable. Your life means a lot more than working $10 an hour less than what the other guy is doing the same. Security is a totally different industry. I understand if you're a brain surgeon and you've done 20,000 operations and they're like, well, this guy's got more experience, so we pay him more. Well, yeah, because he has a certain skill that won't get him killed. I mean, you're not going to get killed as a brain surgeon, but your skill is, it's a skill set to save somebody's life. And the more brain surgeries you've done, the more you should be compensated because you're better at it. Security, we're just a bunch of bodies out there, dude. That's all we are. And yes, experience helps when it comes to de-escalation, things like that. But damn, you shouldn't be making $10 an hour less just because you haven't been doing it for 5 years. You follow me? So when I saw some guy on the other side, I told him, hey man, watch some of my videos. Know your worth, know your value. This guy came from, he might be watching his video because I think he subscribed. He was working on the border of Mexico on the US side, and he's in the security industry now, and he wants to start climbing that ladder. Now I don't know what he made but per hour, but I know some of his constituents were definitely making less than us. So yeah, guys, girls. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just there's no format to this video. I just wanted to get out here and talk. I'm kind of tired. I just got off of a 12-hour shift, and I was just going to call it a day. But then I'm like, nah, let me get in here and make a quick video, 5-minute video. Now we're at 20 minutes. Probably going to be one of my longest videos. So yeah, this new company, they pay well. The team is phenomenal. I worked in a city today that was like an hour and something away. They asked me, hey, can you do it? And I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. And they were very appreciative of it. But they also gave me a way out. They're like, can you do it? But if you can't, don't worry about it. We're not going to hold it against you. We know it's far. We'll find somebody else if you can't. And they're totally cool about it. But no, I worked on this post 2 days in a row, and the guys I was working with were so awesome. I had so much fun. At the same time, I learned a lot, and we secured an area. Sorry, guys, I got a visitor here. Somebody wants to say hi. Always attacking my feet during the videos. Hey, you. All right. So, yeah, I'm only sad that these guys are not going to be like a permanent addition to my team. They same company, but they're working kind of in a city far away, and I think they're just going to have me there to help them out until they build up enough security guards in that area, and then I probably won't see them again. I hope I do. I took down some phone numbers. I want to keep in contact, but they're really far away, and I don't think they're going to have me go out there every week to work there. They're going to keep me more local, so I might go by and visit them once in a while. But when you're working 12-hour shifts every day with somebody, for days, you get to know them, you get to know their story, their life, and you get to laugh, and then eventually you get to the point where you guys are kind of, poking fun at each other in a tactful way, and you're like, damn, dude, I wish I can be on this post more often. But anyways, so there you go, guys. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I got a lot to say, but I don't want to overstay my welcome here because it's already 20 something minutes. But yeah, I got this new job. It's extremely awesome. And I just can't tell you enough to get out there and push for more. If let's just say you're getting $12 an hour, right? Constantly look for jobs that pay $14 an hour. Once you get that $14 hour in a job, be happy, work. But at the same time, continue to look for a $17 an hour job. In 1 year, guys, don't forget, I've only been in security for 1 year. I have gone from here to here because I found the formula. I've signed up for sites like Indeed.com, Monster.com. I am constantly getting emails saying, hey, there's a job opening in your area. It pays 17, it pays 20, it pays 15. Whenever I see the 17, 18, 19s, I just swipe them. I'm like, dude, I'm not even interested. When I see those $20 an hour, swipe, dude, not interested. Remember, this is a guy that was making $13 an hour just a year ago and was totally excited about it and thought it was fair. But now I'm like, no way, I would never go back to 13 an hour. So yeah, sign up for these sites, make a resume. There's literally, I went online and I typed in free resume builder. I built a resume. I kid you not. I wish I can post it on here. It is an awesome resume. In 5 minutes, I made my resume. So whenever I apply online, I upload my resume and it looks beautiful. They do the heading for you and everything. And they'll say, oh, it's a free trial. You get to do one resume, and after that, we start charging you. But all you need is one resume. So I did the one resume, canceled the subscription, which was $0 because you can use it for 1 week. And I've been using that resume over and over. And I have so many companies calling on me. I had a guy come yesterday in a car. Hey, how you doing, man? Good. Hey, you know anybody that's looking for a security job? As I'm dressed like a security guard, so obviously he's asking me. And I asked him, what are you offering? And he told me. And what's so funny is, had he offered me this job 2 weeks ago, I would have been freaking out, totally excited. But he came in, his terms that he offered me were less than that of what this company is giving me. But most importantly, what this company is giving me, it's giving me a new standard of training. These guys work in such a professional manner that I look at my first company as an elementary school, my second company as a junior high school. I have skipped high school and now I'm in college. I am in the College of Security. My next goal, as you guys know, is to start my own company. That will be the university level. That's when I'll start teaching myself the industry while following the footstep of other people who've built great empires. So just sign up for different job posts, check them frequently. The ones that email you are the best. I got an email today from Indeed.com. They've been really great. Again, it's a free service, just in case you guys want to know. Today, the email said, did you know that there has been an increase in the need for security by 123% in the last few months? I'm like, whoa, 123% increase in security. That explains why that guy's driving around in his car looking for security guards, offering them jobs and offering them good pay. Problem is, this company's only been around for 3 months, and I'm like, the pay may be good, but 3 months. I don't think these guys have enough history to keep me around. They might go in and out of business in the next 5 months or less, and I'll be without a job. So I am with an established company now. I know I have potential to grow in this company. I know I will grow in this company. It's not a perfect company. There is no such thing, but it's certainly what's perfect for me right now in this stage of my life. So anyways, guys, look, keep pushing yourself. Don't ever be shy of people. Don't ever let anybody demotivate you. We teach about de-escalation, but there's also people that are professionals at demotivating you. You are better than you think. Do me a favor. Please, do this for me. I may be older than some of you guys, so this video may not be known to you. There is a song. No, not a song. It's like a speech by a guy named, and I'll put a link. But the name of the guy was Buzz Lundgren, and I think the song is, the speech is called Suntan Lotion or something. I'll put the link. Please just watch that video, and it just kind of like, it's a roadmap of what life is like. And it's short. It's probably like 4 minutes long. It was by a guy who wrote a newspaper article for a college that was graduating. He wasn't actually at the ceremony, but he wrote an article and said, hey, college students, this is what you should do in life. And it was just a speech, and it got so popular that they actually put it on YouTube and put a musical background to it, and it's phenomenal. But it basically tells you what I'm constantly telling you, and that is, don't let the little things hold you back. Know your worth, know your value, but above all, please be safe.